Today I'm going to talk about biology, and biology I'm kind of going to go to botany, and see if a botanist wants to find out what kind of tree this tree is, and it needs to find out. It can't just say it right out of thin air, so it needs to study the tree to see what kind of tree it is. And the main thing you can look at to find out what tree it is the leaves. You can see they're really pointed, and the main leaves are spoon-shaped, lanceolate, which is really pointy, palmate, which is kind of like your palm of your hand, and needle, which are like needles or pine leaves. And these are definitely lanceolate because they're very pointed. And so now you know you have one thing down, and you can cross out all the trees in your mind that live in this area that don't have lanceolate leaves. And then another thing is that how they go on the twig, so they can either be opposite, alternate, or world. Yeah, world. And then so how they come on the branch, you can definitely tell they are opposite, because they are opposite of each other, because this side's on one side and this side's the opposite of that. This side's on one side and this side's the opposite of that. So you could kind of say alternate too, because they're kind of alternating ways they go on the branch. But I would say it's opposite. And then another main thing, if it's like spring, flowers. You can tell these. You can really see the anther, which is the thing that has the pollen on them. So if you really study the flower and you remember what it looks like, that could really tell you what the tree is. And not only the flower, the seed. So one main seed, let me find one here, is, here's the seed. And it's a buckeye seed. It really stands out from all other seeds we have here, and that could really tell you what this tree is. So since it's a buckeye seed, I know this is a buckeye tree. And in case you're stumped on all of them, you could go to the one last thing, the bark. And this bark, it would kind of be hard to see, because some trees might have a similar bark, but one main one is a shagbark hickory, where it has the bark looks like it's coming off, and looks like it's very shaggy. And that one you could definitely tell that it's a shagbark hickory, because the bark's very unique from other trees. So that is how you would identify a tree if you didn't know what it was.